All right, YouTube, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. It is January 24th. We've got ourselves a Tuesday, and we got 7 games on the NBA slate. We're going to jump into each game. I'll give you what I'm thinking, give you my lean. We'll talk about the game. What I'm actually going to be rolling with, my final plays, will be in the pinned comment. If you guys want to jump on board and ride with me, or if you want to fade me, check out the pinned comment throughout the day. We update it there, guys. Again, 7 games on the slate, and let's jump right into it here. First game up, we got the Pacers taking on the Bulls. Indiana 1-point dogs on their own floor tonight. Total sitting at 236. And this one looks like it could be a closer game just by the spread than I would have imagined. This Indiana team, though they've been impressive at times, have been super inconsistent. No Tyrese Halliburton still for them, and they've lost 7 straight games, 8 of their last 10. To see a 1-point spread here makes me think that Vegas is really valuing that back-to-back for the Bulls here, which is a little bit interesting because I do think that this Bulls team can grind it out. And even though they're coming off of a win against Atlanta last night, I am still going to lean the Bulls in this one. I do think that they just match up really well against this Pacers team. I'm going to give them a lot of troubles with the fact that, you know, even Halliburton isn't out or isn't playing now. Last time they played was late October, and the Bulls won 124-109. So that's what I mean. This Bulls team really does, when you think about it from a person-to-person aspect in a matchup here, especially their starting lineups, I think this Bulls team really matches up well against the Pacers. So I'm going to lean the Bulls here minus the 1 point. In fact, that line's probably going to move. I'd play that up to like 3 points. I like the Bulls here. Total of 236. I don't hate the under in this game. Bulls coming off of a back-to-back. Indiana definitely playing a little bit differently with their injuries as of right now. So I'm going to lean the under as well. Moving on, we got the Heat taking on the Celtics. Heat 3-point favorites at home here. Total 217.5. A very low total for this Celtics team to be playing. And the Celtics coming off of that game last night against the Magic. This Celtics team just cannot beat the Magic. That's what, 3 games in a row now that the Magic have beat them, 113-98. Pretty damn embarrassing. This Miami team in their last 10 games, 6-4, but 4-5-1 against the spread. And at home, they're not that great. 2-2-1. Maybe this, now I tell you guys when I'm being objective or subjective to the Celtics here, or bias and whatnot. I think this may be a bias pick, but I'm going to lean the Celtics here plus the 3 points on the road. I do think that they may come out and say, you know what, this is BS that we lost the Magic. Let's kill this Miami team. Some injuries to note: Marcus Smart, Malcolm Brogdon, Robert Williams, all questionable here. No new injuries for Miami. In terms of a total, I cannot help but think this game goes over. The Celtics team, though they didn't even score 100 points last night, they have been scoring plenty of points. And last time these two teams played, we have it up here. I don't have it in my notes, so excuse the delay. Last time these two teams have played, Miami won 120-116. So a very high scoring game there. That was at the beginning of December. So I'm going to lean Celtics and the over in this game. Moving on, we got the Knicks 25-23 taking on the Cavaliers 29-19. Knicks getting 3 points on their home court here. Total sitting at 220.5. I've seen it at 221 on some books, so we know which way it is moving. Early December here, Knicks won 92-81. If I'm not mistaken, the Cavs had some injuries to deal with here. Knicks in their last 5 games at home, however, 1-4 against the spread. They haven't been playing too well there. Cleveland in their last 6 games, 4-2 against spread. And they're 4-1 in their last 5 games against New York. The one that we talked about was their most recent one to note. Donovan Mitchell is upgraded to Pro Bowl, so obviously we want to keep an eye on that injury report. But if Donovan Mitchell is a go, I'm going to lean the Cavs here minus the 3 points. Knicks coming off of 4 straight losses: Toronto, Washington, Atlanta, and then Toronto again. Sort of mid-tier talent there. Cleveland coming off of a win to Milwaukee, 114-102. That was a few nights back. I'm going to lean Cleveland here. In terms of a total, I don't totally love much here, but I am going to lean the over in this one. And guys, before we get into the rest of the video, I do want to talk to you about potentially becoming a member on the channel. A baller is what we call it, guys. $2.99 a month. You guys get an emoji next to your name, an emoji you can use in the comments that only ballers can use. And I always say, you know, every YouTube channel allows that and gives you guys that sort of, you know, privilege, right? I don't think that that is that great. We go above and beyond here over on the channel and give you guys models for player points, spreads, totals, and now we have value trend plays coming out every single day, which I'll explain what those are in just a second. But these are all tools you guys can incorporate into your research process and your sports betting research process and whatnot. So consider becoming a baller today. $2.99 a month. We're giving you like 4 models every single day. Some sites literally charge you hundreds of dollars a month for 1 model a day. So $4 or $3 a month, under $3 a month, guys. Consider that. And I wanted to talk about the value trend plays. It's really cool what we're doing. We're taking every single line that is out at the time and comparing it to those players last 3 weeks of games, and taking only players that have hit 60% or more of their overs, going up against a defense that is in the top 10 in terms of allowing that stat to that position. So it is very cool, very easily and digestible for you guys to see and incorporate in your research. So consider becoming a baller today, guys. Would be much appreciated. Let's get back into the slate. We got the Pelicans taking on the Nuggets here. Pelicans getting 1 point at home, total 231.5 on most books. We have 232 in the graphic, just a little outdated here. These two teams played early December, 121-106 was the final score. Pelicans took it to the Nuggets here. That was the only meeting of the game of the season for these two teams. Denver obviously has been on a run. They've been playing good, 6-3-1 against the spread in their last 10 games. They're 9-1 straight up here, but they've had a road. I think 9 of those 10 games have been at home. Now on the road here, but they are 1-0 in their last game at home here. New Orleans 4-6 against the spread in their last 10. I think this Denver team is a little bit too powerful right now. Plenty of injuries to note. Bones Highland, Michael Porter Jr., and then drum roll, the bigger one here, Nikola Jokic, all questionable today. So you want to keep an eye on that. We still have Ingram and Zion out, but if Denver is healthy, we're going to lean Denver minus the 1 point. For some reason, I'm thinking that line at only 1 is saying that probably Jokic or maybe all 3 of those guys are going to be a no-go. So keep that in mind, guys. A lot of the times the lines can tell us what is going to happen. It's not always right. It's not 100%. But this Denver team's playing way better than the Pelicans, right? The fact that that line is what it is tells me that there's going to be some injuries, and Jokic is on the injury report. So keep that in mind before you pull the trigger here and think, oh my God, Nikola Jokic and the Nuggets playing the Pelicans, 1 point favorites. Let's cash that. No. Keep an eye, be patient, because that injury report is super important there. So I'm going to lean the Pelicans if they're healthy. I'm probably off of this if they're not. And then I'm going to lean the under here, 232 as well. Moving on, we got Washington traveling to Dallas here. Dallas 25-23 in the season. Washington 20-26. We do have a 7.5 point spread here in favor of Dallas. Total sitting at 225 here. These two teams played in early November, and Washington won 113-105. Weirdly enough, I remember being on the right side of that game. Dallas in their last 10 games, 3-7 against spread, 3-7 straight up as well. Washington, middle of the road here, 5-5 against spread and straight up. But in their last 8 games against Dallas, they're 7-1 against that team in their last 8, which is crazy. No Christian Wood here. Kristaps Porzingis also out, so a couple major injuries here. I'm going to lean Washington. I think that 7.5 points is just too much to give. Could I see Dallas winning this game by 5-6 points? Totally. But I'm going to lean Washington plus the points in this one. I also like the over just slightly. Moving on, we got the Hornets traveling to Phoenix. This Phoenix team's been a disappointment, but they are 7-point favorites here, taking on the Hornets, sitting at a total of 228. This Hornets team, we did lean them yesterday. Wasn't a final play. They did not come through for us. LaMelo Ball is questionable for Phoenix. Devin Booker still out. Jay Crowder has not played. Cameron Payne out. Landry Shamet out. DeAndre Ayton out. A lot of injuries here. You know what? Even though they've won 3 straight, Brooklyn, Indiana, and Memphis, not the worst competition in the world, right? I'm going to lean Charlotte here. Yes, they're on a back-to-back. Yes, that's a sound drop of the psycho alarm. But I'm going to lean Charlotte plus the 7 points here. I probably won't pull the trigger on this as a final play if LaMelo Ball is out, but I'm going to lean there. And in terms of a total, I do like the under as well, just slightly. Doubt that becomes a final play if I'm being completely honest. And last game on the slate, we do have a battle of the LAs. We got the Lakers taking on the Clippers here. Lakers getting 5.5 points at home, but it's not really at home, I guess. Total sitting at 231. These two teams played in early November, and the Clippers won 114-101. Game before that was late October. Clippers won 103-97 here. So this is just a team that is whooping up on the Lakers this season, this Clippers team. That being said, this Lakers team in their last 10 games, 7-2-1 against the spread. LeBron James is questionable. Keep an eye on that. Rui Hachimura now acquired by the Lakers here. He is questionable. No major injuries there. Past that, this Clippers team, I don't really trust them. I think 5 points is a lot, especially with a Lakers team that seems to be turning it around and against the spread perspective here. I do think that this Lakers team, if LeBron plays, is the play tonight. If he's not playing, obviously we throw that one out the window. But regardless of him playing, I do like the over 231 as well. And guys, that is going to wrap it up for today's video. Hopefully you guys do enjoy. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. All right, peace out.